This episode of the Greatness Away Show is sponsored by
Dun 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 dun. Little pig, let me in.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome to another episode of the Greatness Away Show. I am your humble host, Chris Kazama, and thanks for tuning into today's episode. If you're a return subscriber, thank you. I love you. Please keep coming back. I love you so much for that. But if you're a new subscriber, welcome to the most urban YouTube channel holding it down for Nathan Drake, for Aloy, for Sly Cooper, for Kratos, but mainly holding it down for PlayStation. For today's episode, we're going to be touching base on a recent rumor that just surfaced about The Last of Us Part 2 that we could see possibly come true. Now remember, this is a rumor, so of course take this with a grain of salt, but it does open an interesting door for conversation on a somewhat controversial topic. So the rumor is that Ellie will have a LBGT, or more simply put, a gay secondary protagonist sidekick in The Last of Us Part 2. What? No. Why are all these video game characters gay now? I don't want this gay in my game. Yeah, I really don't care. It's not a big deal. It's okay. Sorry. Okay? Okay. Now, it's easy to say that a unique group of people really don't like realistic situations being mixed in with their video games. A display of different sexual orientation choices, politics, things of that nature, they feel like these topics are being pushed or forced on them, and they really don't like it, which is kind of weird to me, because I've always been one that can appreciate a developer blurring the lines between fantasy and realism. And knowing who the powerhouse studio Naughty Dog is, they definitely don't have a problem in the diversity department. I mean, this is the same studio that made a talking Bandicoot. A talking Bandicoot named Crash. I don't know what the hell a real life Bandicoot looks like, but I know what a Bandicoot looks like, and it's Crash Bandicoot. So if it doesn't look like Crash Bandicoot, then what the hell does a Bandicoot really look like? Questions that may never get answered. And no, I'm not going to Google this because I kind of want to keep the image of Crash Bandicoot in my mind when I think about a Bandicoot. But speaking back to the rumor, yeah, it may not be true, but it's really not all that far-fetched. Let's go back a little bit and talk about The Last of Us post-story DLC, Left Behind, which mainly focuses on Ellie and her best friend Riley kind of having a girls' day out scenario. The two young girls explore a deserted mall, they have a water gun fight, they try on Halloween masks, they even kind of create their own fighting game scenario in their mind. And all that happened before a horde of the undead came in and ruined all the fun. But we want to pinpoint a specific scene that happened, and that is the kiss between Ellie and Riley. Oh boy, I remember the first time I played that scene. Oh, they just kissed. Did they just kiss, bro? They really just kissed. Oh, okay. I really didn't see that one coming, but all right. Ellie, you like girls, bro? Yeah, word. Me too. My ninja, give me some dap. Now what happens after the scene could kind of add a little bit more clout to this rumor, because there really was no awkwardness after the kiss. They both smiled. They really had no problem with the kiss. It's like they had done it before, even though it was their first time. Now there's a few different reasons we can look to more than others when thinking about why the kiss happened. And the most obvious reason is experimenting. They're both young girls, they're adolescents, they're in the zombie apocalypse. Love doesn't come that easy. But for some reason, Ellie's love life is more interesting than mine. Moving on. But the other obvious reason is the bond that Ellie and Riley had together. There was a clear love connection. Not the type of love of I want to be your girlfriend or your boyfriend, but the love connection between two young girls going through the same thing at the same time, and they really only have those two to lean on and depend on. I mean, right before the kiss, you heard Ellie ask Riley, "Don't go." And you can hear the sadness in her voice, the tone of her voice when she says it. This is a post-apocalyptic environment. You have to remember that. There's really not that many people to depend on, and you're not going to meet friends every day. I mean, it's not like you just can walk down the street and look at zombie Fred and be like, "Hey Fred, what's good?" No, it's not happening like that. Their friendship meant a lot to Ellie, and she really did not want to let that go. Now, considering that the kiss happened years before The Last of Us Part 2, we may see Ellie with a girlfriend or a gay sidekick for that matter. What does all this mean for The Last of Us Part 2? Nothing. As long as I get clickers in the next Last of Us game, I don't care if Ellie is gay or not. So make it happen, Naughty Dog. So what do you guys think? Do you think this rumor is true? Do you think it's false? Do you think Ellie is gay? Do you think she would have a gay sidekick or a girlfriend? Any of these things could happen to kind of have that Sonic Tails dynamic going on. You know, maybe like a gay Tails. I shouldn't have said that. That just put thoughts in my head. Oh my God, that is so disturbing to think about. That is so disturbing. That is it for today's episode of The Greatness Away Show. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. I really appreciate it. If you guys are looking forward to more content coming in the future, please hit that subscribe button at the bottom. And if you really want to see my face more, it's not gay, but if you really want to see more of my face, hit that little notification bell right next to the subscribe button. And I promise you, the videos will come to you like the Matrix. It will come right to you. Blue pill or red pill? Pick the blue pill. And until next time, guys, I am your homo host, Chris Kazama. Stay great, and here we go.